Oh, hi, it's you. Hey, surprise, surprise. Well, I'm glad you came. I'm gonna, you've been asking what Iwanciw Functional Funware is and where we work and what we do. This is my little sign here in the factory. I keep this down. It's been here for about 12 years. We leave it because we don't want anybody knowing what's upstairs because there's some real special stuff we're gonna show you, all right? Come on up. Of course, we have everything under lock and key. And of course, we welcome only friends. So this room here is where we actually make it. This is our sewing room, as you can see. We've got mirrors, we've got covers, we've got singers. Here is where we collect all our cutaways, right up in here. These are all fabrics that after we cut, we organize, and then we make back into patchwork panels. We call them our mosaics, right? And you recognize this probably after it's made, but this is our patchwork. You could actually frame this and put it on your wall, but we'll talk about that another time. Okay, let's take a walk up into the main area. Come on up. Here we go. Okay. So this is just a common area where we hang out. We have our, kitchen. We do all our little things, and we just kind of like commune. And I'm going to take you into our main area. Come on. So here is where we inventory our things. We have our scarves here. We have our other patchworks. Here we're setting up fabric for our fall. We're starting to get ready. Again, some fall here that you'll be able to see in a later video. We're going to pull some pieces out so you can see what's going on. This is organized by color, as you can see, fall. Here is then we have an area where we organize our fabric. We finished. Here we're doing buttons. And you can see all my buttons, the fancy ones. You've got glass, you've got wood, you've got horn. Really fun stuff. These are nut, like me, a little nut. And then we have our fabric set up here, which we organize by color. And again, the patchworks that are made. And then we bring it to this table. And this table here is where we lay up and then we cut. We've got that wonderful cutting machine. You want to be very careful with that. I once almost sliced my finger off. And then into our main area. You all recognize this piece, I'm sure. This was a big seller for us, and we continue with it. And here is where we're doing a stock inventory, and we're going to be shooting these guys. These are the ones with those fancy buttons, right? Remember? So we're going to shoot those, and we're going to shoot those next week for you to look at. And of course, our main model is Mei Ling, and she does a great job for us. She doesn't really talk back. She doesn't go out to eat. She's keeping her weight, so she's kind of falling apart a little bit, but we're hoping that she's going to be okay and hang in there. And then, of course, this is where my desk is, and my beautiful view, and a little bit of what my administration is and how I do my business from the computer. But, oh yeah, I forgot to show you. I have one special place that I just built for you. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. I'm not sure you're going to really understand all this, but I had an idea to make my shop within a shop. So that's where this is going to, you'll see. And this is only for customers. Just like my bathroom is for customers only. Alright, this is where I stretch out my back, because when you get old like me, you got issues, and this is where I have my machine that stretches out my back. And here is the room. This is the room I built just for you. I can't even open it up, hold on a second. Here we go, here we go, ready? Here we go. And voila. This is my collections. This is my by category. I have My summer brights here. And they're obviously gorgeous. And then we do another collection of mid-tone pastels here. That's a new group. And then we have another area of, well, you all need black, so we have your black section, because we're all in suede dye. You have, you know, what you guys love and know, my jewel tones in my famous star sweater, right? You know that one. And here's the black and white version. Isn't it beautiful? It still continues to be great, and you guys look great in it. So over here is, again, we're setting up for fall. This is our patchwork, and we're going to be showing it again, you know, our vintage, which is all of this here. This is all stuff from over the past seasons that we've done well with, and we keep it just for you customers to come up and enjoy. As well as here is a natural section that doesn't really make the show, or it'll get into colors, but we, you know, we always mix our natural back to our colors, and that's also for spring, right? So now as we go along, well, here's a little selection of color, again, mid-tone pastels. This is a group that's sold down, but we're still selling it. People love it. I've been bringing it to the shows in bits and pieces. And then I'll show you where it starts. This is where our fabric is organized. There's a little bit of fall that needs to be organized here. But here is where our fabric is. And we have it on both sides. Here's the natural before it gets dyed. So we organize it by panels, rolls of fabric, and then of course as it's dyed, as you'll see on the other side there, is where it's colored. And then it's processed through to that front area where you saw. So basically that's our story of what we are, where we work, so you can get a feeling of how this comes about. Some people think I work out of my house, but we're a real business, we're a real shop, we're professional about what we do, and I know you guys appreciate it, and you've always done a terrific job in purchasing our products. So all I'd like to close with is say that we love you and we want you, because I want you.